Well, good afternoon, folks. We are live from Madison Bowl for the KP Tournament's Hammer Handicap Singles Open. We thought we'd jump on here during qualifying, check and make sure our Wi-Fi is going to be good. Got Scott here with me. Hello, Scott.
Hello, Todd.
How are you?
I am just fantastic. How are you?
Pretty good.
I am actually fantastic.
So we're in Game 4 qualifying, and then we'll cut to the top 32. He did have 64 bowlers this morning. Started at 10:30. Excellent turnout.
That's awesome.
Yep. And there's a lot of familiar names on the sheet, but a lot of different faces. I mean, some of these guys we've heard of or whatnot, and some others that we never have. So it's nice to see different faces coming out to events here in Cincinnati for sure.
Yeah, there are definitely a lot of faces that we have not seen before. Recognize some of the names just from here in different tournaments and stuff like that, but a lot of new faces, and that's awesome.
So we did have 64. We're cutting to the top 32 for match play. And it's just going to be a bracketed match play, 1 against 32, 2 against 31.
Keep going.
Yeah, no, I'm done there. 3 against 30. So we're done after that.
We're done. Pack it up.
And we'll stay with you for the entire time of the match play. So we just wanted to make sure that this is going to work. We might as well run down some scores while we're here. Maybe one of your favorite folks is bowling, and we'll be in the match play coming up.
Yeah, my favorite person is in bowling.
Hi, Scotty Kramer. It's technically house. It's house-ish for sure. So our leader after 3, Mr. Madison Bowl, Brian James. He's not just Mr. Madison Bowl, but this is home for him. He's at plus 150 after 3. In the top 32, if it was right now, it's plus 28, and that's Jordan Centers. So we're going to run down the top. I'll just run down the list here. Brian James, Tyler Widmeyer, Gregory Belden. That's a new name.
Definitely.
Mr. Danny Potts is 4th. Graham Fa is 5th.
Who?
Fache. Travis Herthel is 6th. R.J. Pollard is 7th. John Pickett the 4th. 8th. Jermaine Kahn is in 5th. David Belden. Got to be a brother of Gregory up there. He's in 10th. Devin Flowers, Jalen Mosley, 11th and 12th. Jeremy Ciccone, 13th. Will Hislop, 14th. Rob Parker.
Who? Rob who?
He was on time and everything.
He was early.
Yeah, he's 15th or 16th place bowler right now, right in the middle. Jackson Stiles.
I see it.
Might need a little help there on 17, Scott.
Mrs. Green.
Okay. 17th, Evan Pollard in 18th. Frank Koninger is in 19th. Rob Collins. Mike Huffman. Kara Strong, fresh off a 300 game yesterday at Northwest Lanes. Brandon Nelson.
Brandon Nelson's in 23rd. Gary Locke, 24th. David Ayers in 25th. Andrew Brewster in 26th. Then we got Josh Halls in 27th. Tyler Ring in 28th. Brady Superman Adler, 29th. Austin Centers, 30th. And then rounding out the top 32, Scott Foster and Jordan Centers, again at plus 28 after 3 games.
Several folks right on the heels of that score. God love him.
Gotta.
Jeremy Thomas, what's up, buddy? Dan Dalton is rooting on Jared Littleman.
He did not give us all of them.
Yeah, we got 55.
So unfortunately, Jared Littleman is beyond 55.
But he's a young man with a lot of game who will be in the mix if anybody has watched him throw the ball. David Allen, hello. So we're going to stay with you through this game. Then we'll shut her down and come right back on when it's time for the match play.
Our leader in qualifying after 3, Brian James, stepping up here on lane number 6.
This guy bowls pretty much just 3 games a week. Oops. 3 games a week, and then just comes in and still throws the ball great.
Yeah, it's just so effortless also.
Yep. Effortless.
Effortless.
Unlike that video I showed earlier.
Yeah. But you know, that video reminded me of Devin Flowers. Just,
a little bit.
Does not get cheated.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to see Devin in the live stream. It was fun to watch this young man throw the ball.
It definitely is. And if I'm not mistaken, he just started coming around about a month ago, right? Is he from
He's Northern Ohio.
Northern Ohio.
And he's bowled a sweeper in the past. It's been a while since we've seen him.
R.J. Pollard calling timeout before he got to the foul line.
I think that's a balk, isn't it? Everybody has to move one lane to the right.
Correct. Oh, don't say that. Rob Collins might get confused. Speaking of confused, there's Danny Potts striking. This is his home house as well.
He likes it. He likes it here. He started off today with 290.
Good shot by RJ there.
RJ throws a lot of strikes too. Problem here is we have letters up there, so the unfamiliar names and faces are even more unfamiliar.
They are.
So, for example, bowling right now on lane number 8 is B.
B, the ball. And he did.
Good shot there by B. That is also, we know him as Dylan Peters. But
correct.
Dylan James on Facebook.
Well, then, I mean, this one's kind of close. On lane 7, we have E for Maddie.
Actually, her name's right above her lanes.
True. Madison.
Yeah.
Madison is up under Madison. This is a young lady that works hard at her game, and it shows. A little excited to have a strike there. She is always practicing.
I think we should do a shameless plug here. 2 weeks from today, Dave's World of Bowling, Christmas Baker Doubles. It's 2 weeks from today, 5 o'clock start, Roll House Fairfield.
Is that in Fairfield?
Yes. I believe this is our 10th year of a tournament together with Dave.
Wow. Well, that would make sense. I mean,
yeah, it would. We started it right away.
Right, yeah.
Hi, Frick.
He said iTod. Is that like an iPod? But
it's an iTod.
iTod?
Yeah.
Is that an Apple product?
I'd like to buy an H, please. Frankie's standing right next to me. I'd like to buy an H, please. I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Right.
So it's 2 weeks from today. There are still spots available. The cost is $100, $50 a bowler. We've got. I mean, it's that this is one of the best of the year. Dave and I open up our wallets and we will pay for a few tabs. We usually let the bartenders decide who that it's going to be. It's not me and Dave. So they're just going to go right through and pick out a few bowlers' names. We'll have some giveaways. We'll have some fun stuff throughout the night. 6 games of Baker. We'll cut right to the top 32, which will probably be the casher number, and go into match play. And it's Baker throughout the whole night. Turns into 2 games, 2-game total pinfall matches. And it is a fun tournament. Again, we had changed homes. It was at Coleraine in the past, or 9189.
9189 Coleraine Avenue.
And Dave talked to Missy out at Roll House and got it set up to go there. So therefore, we could expand the field. It's going to sell out. It's just a matter of when. I do have a flyer that I've posted out there, and I brought some with me today. Actually, if we can get a picture of it at some point in time, and we'll post it, because literally you'll be able to take a screenshot of the QR code that'll come up on your screen, and you can sign up just like that. Very simple.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Technology, isn't it great?
Yeah.
When it works.
We do not live stream the whole night for that because there's a lot of work. It's easier to get them started because everybody's already signed up and we have score sheets ready and all that good stuff. But that was a good looking shot there by Jared. But once we get to the cut and making the brackets and whatnot, it gets a little hectic. So we generally won't go until we get to the semifinals for the live stream on that one.
Just like we usually do with the sweeper.
Yep.
Yeah.
It runs a lot, well, very much like a sweeper, except it is match play instead of beat the field.
But it is a fun time. It's a great night. Grab your friend.
Pay a friend, whatever.
Right. Get signed up. I believe, isn't today like the deadline
Technically.
if you're on the list?
Technically, but it's kind of hard to have a deadline and lock people out if it's not sold out.
It's true, too.
But that doesn't mean to wait and pay the day of because it's not going to last that long.
Right.
And literally, I stop at 80. It's the first 80 teams that are going to pay me. And it's a waiting list after that. And I'm sure we'll get to a waiting list. So
Always do.
kind of looking forward to that one. We did kick in a sweeper next week. If you look on the Bowler HQ powered by TMT Bowling. Oh, hey, there's Lawrence.
Who?
Hi, Lawrence.
Who? Oh, I remember Lawrence. Long, long time ago. Oh, we got a couple strings going here. E on 9 and 10.
Oh, E, yeah. E's a player.
E is a player.
Yep.
The C is a player, too, down on 3 and 4.
Yep.
Made me forget what I was going to say.
Yeah, I was finishing something, too. And
So you recovered from last weekend?
what happened last weekend?
I can't remember.
Oh. Oh, yeah. That one tournament.
Right, that Ebonite Fall Classic. That was a great weekend. Well, E on 9 and 10 with the front 6 would be none other than Tyler Ring.
Oh.
Whoops.
Well, not anymore. Way to go.
Didn't even break the camera out. Well, I mean, I guess technically it is, but
Yeah.
not your phone.
What I was saying, what happened was,
What happened was
get over there.
Frankie Nate doesn't work here anymore.
The old black cloud.
See what happens when Lawrence shows up? Tyler
Yeah.
stops striking.
Is if you go to the Bowler HQ powered by TMT page, I have listed the entire from today up until the very first quarter of the year. So all the way through the end of March, it's everything that we have scheduled. And I believe I will be adding a couple more through there too. So well, look, there it is.
Well, look, there it is.
I'll be darned.
And Lawrence, you're surprised.
So there it is. Also says date and time subject to change, and additional events will be added. I do have the times. There's a lady sweeper in there. There's some Saturdays. There is a date in there. We're going to be in Florida. Get to do a live stream down in Orlando. Bowling tournament that wraps around the Hula Bowl. Basically the college all-star game. I am not wearing a grass skirt to the event. Scott might.
Oh, I'm on it with Mickey Mouse ears.
So there's a tournament every weekend from now until, well, no, basically starting next week, until the end of March. And we are going to be at Fairfield, Roll House, LaRue, Gilmore, Beaverview Bowl once a month. We're making a trip out to Highland Lanes in Hillsboro. And LaRue again for a senior sweeper. Got Executive Bowl in there a couple times. You got Polking South in there again, Western Bowl. So that's going to get us through the end of March. And that's once we get through that and a lot of the fall leagues finish up, we're going to hit a bunch of other houses around Cincinnati that we haven't been able to get to yet because of leagues and whatnot. So in the summertime, I'm sure you'll see us at Cherry Grove. We'll eventually make it up towards Columbus because I know they're wanting us to get up there. I was actually thinking about trying to do a Columbus one in this group, but
February 4th, you don't want to miss that one, the Scratch Classic at LaRue.
yeah, the folks over at LaRue Lanes, that bought it, John and Katie Manning, they're fantastic people. They do almost everything that there is to do in that building. And then they make time to get around and go to some other places kind of to check it out. And they're adding $1,000 minimum to that tournament. That's the weekend where there is no football. It's the weekend in between the AFC and NFC championship games and the Super Bowl. So, and they're not doing the Pro Bowl anymore because it was a worthless football game.
Because nobody watched it?
Right. I am going to throw this out there. If there's anybody in the Madison Bowl area over on this side of town, feel free to drop off a large coffee from Duncan. If you get the time. If you're, driving around,
Make sure you're buckled up.
Yeah, because if you're not buckled up,
What's holding you
what's
back?
holding you back?
But hit that Dunkin' drive-thru.
Yeah. You can even just message us right here on the stream and say, hey, I'm outside.
Right.
I'll come out there and get it.
We've got cash.
Never have to get out of your car.
Just as good as money.
I'd pay $10 for a cup of coffee from Dunkin' right now. Do we got 10 here?
We do.
All right, see?
Hey, Nate Herschel's watching. Hey, Nate.
Hi, Nate.
Ooh.
Now the front 8 over there on 3 and 4 is Mr. Scott Foster. Who was hanging right around the cut number. He's going to make sure that doesn't happen, right?
He's
When you go plus 100 in a game, you make some moves in the field.
hopefully positive moves.
I would hope so. Yeah, we have to make sure we get over there we'll be able to see him out of the corner on lane 4 when he's up in the 10th frame.
I could turn one of those cameras a little bit too.
Yeah, you can. All right, now we got the focus on Mr. Potts in a good-looking Bolify jersey, leaving just the 4-pin.
Does the jersey make him look good, or does he make the jersey look good?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Ooh. Starting to get a little glare on top of his head there from the backside.
He is. It looks like he's maybe combing over some of that to cover some of it up.
Possibly. Always giving me some grief and some heckling about my receding hairline.
It's just a fact some of us have, instead of 4 heads, some of us have 5 and 6 heads.
Right.
Just
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You know what else is good about this event is there is just a wide range of averages.
yeah,
Just,
it's a handicap tournament.
yeah.
Tim Troutman's here from bowls at Gilmore. His family's here watching him. We lost Liberty. She was sitting right here watching. They're hanging out for a while. But yeah, he's brand new. Like this is like his second tournament ever. So and then they're bowling the Baker Christmas tournament. Him and Brian Farmer. So they so you got some new bowlers, you got some seasoned veterans. You see Dave Metters right in front of us.
No, you didn't see him. We're on the other camera.
Well, if the camera was right in front of us, you would see Dave Metters or Bowler B.
Brady is not having a very good game. And he just left a solid 9 again.
And he's only 3 above the cut.
We're watching him in his first couple games, and how many 9 pins did he leave?
He left 2 of them in 4 frames over on lanes 9 and 10.
Just absolutely brutal. So as the day goes on, there is no re-oil from what I understand.
I don't believe so, and they're starting to curve.
They are starting to curve.
I mean, they always curve here, but
Yeah, Jackson was standing in front of the ball return halfway through
game
game 2.
Yeah.
Jalen's pretty far left also. Jermaine Kahn's pretty far left.
Wait,
Oh, wait, he is left-handed.
5-0 Texans. Somebody hit a home run, Nate?
Grand slam and hit a guy with the bases loaded.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Speaking of Jalen, he did not like that shot. He's to our left. The ball just took off right through the nose. 3-4-7-10. He was not calling the roses.
He's firmly in the cut, but All right.
Got a lighter? Got a lighter?
I do. We missed Scott Foster Bowl, the 10th frame over there. He went 9, spare 5.
Oops.
Little 274.
Yeah, the scores are definitely down this game. So you're starting to see some transition on the lanes.
Well, the bar opened up, too.
Well, that's true, too.
But, by the way, big shout out to Wesley Stewart and Collier. This is a KP event. Collier and Wesley have done, you name it, everything from start to finish here so far, other than set up the cameras and talk on a microphone.
We can get them over here.
They are
a well-oiled machine.
Yes. Collier and I and Scott like to work on some things together from time to time. We have a handful of those throughout the year. It's a nice pickup there by Tyler.
It was.
You didn't see it, though. We like to work on some events together, and he does it right. Oh, God. Look at the camera.
Oh, boy.
It's right there.
That is a face only a mother can love. Our ratings just went down.
Just what happened? But this is a heck of a crowd for a Sunday morning 9:30 check-in tournament. This is fantastic. So call your hats off. Great job.
Definitely.
He's one of the best that does this in our area and around.
If you haven't bowled any of his events, check out the KP Tournaments Facebook page, because he runs a point system throughout his season of tournaments, and you get points for wins and where you finish, and then I believe at the end of the year, the top so many point leaders come back for a tournament, I believe. Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one down in Louisville. The top 64 are invited to the Invitational. That's going to be I believe the 17th of January.
I believe that's where I saw it on the calendar.
And, I mean, he's got Player of the Year. I actually get a vote the Player of the Year.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are there any write-ins?
Well, I don't know. I guess we could.
Teach you how to spell my last name.
We've made the finals of every event.
We have. I mean, if that's not Hall of Fame material and Player of the Year material, I don't know what is.
Just to mention, you know.
Put that on your resume.
We doing that again this year?
Of course.
All right. Why not?
Nice shot there by Madison of Madison Bowl.
You ever watch Madison Bowl?
I just did.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good looking jersey there on lane 7.
That's a great looking jersey.
Here, let's get a close up of that one. Oh. Well, we didn't get a close up, but see Brady backpedaling in front of the ball return. Wow. He is definitely struggling on that pair.
Yep. Championship pair is going to be right here on 7 and 8, so we are stationed right behind here. Well, we can get a pretty wide view here with the cameras. We'll get as much as we can throughout the top 6 or top 32. Sorry, this is the top 64.
It is the top 64, right? I know it's been a long morning.
It has been, and we just started.
Right.
That early morning
We need to get a hold of
wake up this morning was a little rough, and then I walked outside, and it woke me up quick.
That'll wake you up. You need to get a hold of KP's HR department, or planning, or scheduling, or something or other.
Lauren, are you still here? Did you go away? Please don't.
I think I see.
Unless she's on her way here with that Duncan.
I think I see her sitting in the corner. Looks like Brian James might be struggling a little bit this game too. Did have that split back in the 6th frame. Dave Metters just off the screen there next to RJ Pollard with 6-pack alert.
Uh-oh.
Cracking them open. Hey, I missed it. Terry Rose is watching. Terry, if you're still watching, good afternoon, sir.
Where's he watching from today?
Probably his recliner.
But is he here in Cincinnati? Or
I believe so. He's still
recovering?
Still recovering.
It was good to see him last week.
Oh, Potsy does not get the 10 to roll out. Where's RJ at in the standings? RJ was 7th after the 3rd game. Strike here for 213. Dave Metters finishing with 244. RJ striking for 213. Catch Jalen over here. And I'll give Jalen 231. And he was in 12th after game 3. Folks, if you are looking to get that bowler in your life, something for the holidays, and you just don't know what to do, reach out to Todd or Don or myself
or you
or Lauren. We have gift cards.
I do.
We do. They are good for sweeper entries, TMT tournaments, merch, swag. So again, they're only good for, TMT and Bowler HQ stuff. You can do jerseys with them, purchased through Todd. So you got the Bowlified jerseys there also. But if you're just not sure what to get that bowler in your life for Christmas, we can help you with that.
Yep. I can also direct you to actual regular Bowlify gift cards too, and
There you go.
Always a good way to turn.
Just saw
We should be getting some new jerseys here eventually, too, for
we're going to New Jersey?
maybe
Oh.
Bowler HQ type jerseys. I don't know, maybe we'll get into the hoodies for this time of year. I don't know.
It's a little chilly out there.
Ooh, chilly.
They would be warm.
Chilly.
Chilly?
That sounds good. Hey, Vinny Milano. Did someone say New Jersey? Yes, sir.
Vin Malillo, how are you, sir?
One hell of a cookie, too. The Milano
those
cookies.
Milano cookies are good.
Vin, we miss you, brother. We actually saw him here a few weeks ago. It was good to see you, Vin.
It was.
Need to get up there and actually be able to spend some time and hang out with him up there. Yeah, I got to say, I miss a whole lot of folks from 91-89. A lot. Might be a couple I don't.
Well, there's always that.
But my staff, everybody that worked there, they were all just wonderful people, and hopefully they're all doing great in wherever they went to. A lot of them had a regular full-time job, and they're sticking with that right now from what I understand. But
we stay in touch, Messenger, Facebook, Messenger, texting, stuff like that. So
hopefully all the bowlers from there were able to find a new home, and that's the main thing. And the kids that bowled, just everybody,
Yeah, it's, I started helping out at Gilmore on Wednesday nights behind the bar.
Slinging drinks.
And it's good to see some of our old customers there, now our Gilmore customers. And I'll be there on every other Saturday as well, so I'm sure we'll see some more. You're there on Mondays and Thursdays.
Thursdays, and
whenever. The bat signal
some
goes
whatever
out
times.
for help.
If the bat signal goes out, I live 2 minutes away.
There you go.
I do not mind running down to help out.
So it's good seeing everybody. Bowl with the KFC League on Thursday nights. We're out at Harrison. So yeah, it's been nice keeping in touch. We've stopped out Northwest on Tuesdays.
And I'm still doing jerseys. Did a whole bunch of work with some high schools this year. That time of year is about finished as far as ordering jerseys for your high school teams. But there's a whole lot of state tournament getting ready to happen, city tournaments, nationals.
Just all the house tournaments and everything after the first of the year around in this area. I mean, pretty much in this area, there's something to do every weekend. Not just the TMT sweepers, there's other events, but come first of the year, the calendar is packed. But of course, we hope to see everyone on a Sunday or the occasional Saturday.
Yeah, I got to work around your new schedule after January.
Sorry.
But that's okay. Glad you're down there helping out.
Oh, having a blast.
All we got to do is get you some keys to the building.
No, negative.
No, I'm very much enjoying my time down at Gilmore. Oh, boy.
Boy, they need to really check lane 6. I think the slope.
The slope on lane 6 is to a little bit to the right.
Or tilt something. We need a topography reading. It's not the first one I've seen. Slippery slope over there.
No, they've welcomed me with open arms over there, and same with you.
Same with me, yes, sir.
And
Pat and Chuck and Jimmy and Alicia.
Just a whole bunch of fantastic people that we're able to work with at this point. So.
Yep, everybody at Gilmore, but that's the managing staff. They are wrapping up qualifying here. This is the last pair because Frankie's taking his time. Oh, wow.
Where is he at in the number here? I know
19th.
I said his name. So he's going to be okay, but oh, good grief.
Well, his score might be okay. I think physically he had some chest pain after that one.
I got some aspirin.
All right, what? We just lost.
Speaking of aspirin, I didn't take my
on.
medicine. Uh-oh, what happened?
What happened? We were doing fine.
Well, if you can still hear us, it's just about time to shut her down. And we'll be back on here in a few minutes once they start the match play.